How to master wraps.
So in this video, the photos and videos will be self-explanatory as mentioned in the previous video. And let me talk a little bit about the previous video. You must be thinking now in terms of the karaoke, wow, how crazy can we get here at the Wyman? You know, and to be honest, that is the craziest, doesn't go any further than that. But it's an indication of you need to live a good life, and by doing that is by being happy, and you attract what you put out there. If you know about the secret behind the universe, then you will know that positive energy, good vibrations attract that, and that is what will come your way. So also the law of attraction works the same way. So always have a positive mindset and so on. And here at the Wyman, we are not always right. We are teachable. We're always learning, want to acquire more knowledge, and that is why we want you to engage. Tell us how you do things and so on. And we are still basically leading towards the series, and in all honesty trying to avoid it in a sense, because there's already 7 episodes that I have seen, and it's going to range from electrical, plumbing, blinds, drywall. There's quite a few things, even how to install a door lock. Why I'm saying avoiding it is because it's a lot of editing, and obviously you can see all the time I'm putting into these things, and you can see the heart over there. You know, you can give a love and a like and so on, you know, don't be rude. And basically all this time I'm putting in is for you guys to understand things and see things from our perspective here at the Wyman. You know, every photo and so on must go into detail, everything, because especially when making food and so on like this, because I don't want to put anything out there that's dirty or so on, and then you know you get trended for the wrong reasons. So when putting out footage, you need to check every image, every video, making sure that thing looks okay and so on, because you know it's going out for the world to see. But you know, we're learning at the Wyman, and basically what we want to say is that if I use an analogy of, let's say 3 is the lucky number, and basically you see there's many ways to come to 3. I might say there's 3 times 1, that is 3, and maybe, in fact, let's make the problem basically 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. We just found a solution. But now someone else might come along and say, but 9 divided by 3 is also 3. Someone else might come along and say that 2 plus 1 is 3. So there's many solutions to get to the same problem. And that is why with this analogy, we need to respect everyone's decision, everyone's opinion, because there's many ways of getting to the solution. So that is why we say that 3 is a lucky number, because there is 3 little pigs, there is 3 strikes, a tripod has 3 legs, and if one falls, then the entire structure falls. You get 3D, you get Uno Des Trois, you get Do Re Mi, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 go. So it's a very lucky number. But to me, it is because of the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that is what we will always carry with us here at the Wyman, and lead with direction. So we want you to engage and so on, and help us get the audience that we need. And now back to the video. We are basically looking at wraps that was done. Do engage with us, because we want to build up anticipation for the series, and we are once again dodging bullets. We would like for you to tell us that we are not being ridiculous in the way how we are presenting things. Maybe we should, you know, what we should change, what you can give us advice on, criticize us, you know, because that is what is going to make us get better. And we are, in fact, we love criticism, and that is what drives us. And yeah, just basically direct us in a way on how we can release good content that makes it comfortable for you to watch, with ergonomics always in the back of the mind. Also, nothing is planned here with all these videos. You know, everything is done on the spot, basically doing a voiceover with what we're seeing in the images and making everything raw for you as we're going along, just thinking on the spot. So however, this of the Holy Trinity and those things was planned because one of the audience reached out to us by the name of Travis, because we definitely would like to say thank you and we appreciate you, and has just basically told us on how we can just elaborate on the number 3. And this was the solutions, you know, the 3 dots, which means ... You can see what's about to come next.